in the smaller size. Alright, so the head broke into the thing. So we get that out. You gotta stop drilling right away as soon as this thing fucking breaks. Like, just move this out of the way. And this is a pretty common problem on cheap drill bits. That's why buying like a DeWalt or better quality made in USA ones is recommended. That's the only one I had at the time. So use a wrench to pull it out, turn it to the left, so backwards of the thread, and then pull it out. Okay, next step is to use a bigger bit than the previous one. So the first one I was using was like this next one's just a little bit bigger. It fits the tap perfectly. I don't have any honing tools, or I would hone it too to get a nice even thread in here. And the size, it says M9 by 1.25, although an M8 works also. Alright, so I got this one off, that one's out, that one's out. I've just taken the end caps off of them. I drilled this one and drilled that one and tapped it. Haven't tapped that one. And then I'm going to drill this one out. And I'm hoping to knock this hinge out. This is fun. Alright, got the last one out. Now I think the hinge, yeah, there it goes. It's right off. Alright, so if you're, this is just like, so now the hinge is really broken. So I tried tapping this, but it didn't work. And so I just cut these out. I'm just going to cut this off. Right, so this is open now. I just opened that. Like this. There we go. That's open. Okay, now I can just slide the panel out. I should be able to slide the panel out. Okay, so if you look inside here, let's see here. Is that about right? Yeah, you can see it right there. Okay, and there's this piece that's in the way. Move that out of the way. Then there's 3 pieces inside here. There's the wall, and then here's the door clip thing, I think. Yeah, you can see it, right? Alright, so you gotta get the door clip thing out from behind this thing. So the way to do that is you can cut it. So I'm just gonna cut it further down here and then move this panel out, move this panel back in, move this panel out, fix or build a new door post holder thing, and slide it back in there, and then weld it back in place. That's pretty good luck. Yeah, move this out. Now you can honestly see inside there where the bolt is. There's the bolt and the hinge thing. There's the bolt and the hinge thing. Okay, now you should be able to just slide it out like just before on the other bus. It should slide out. Alright. Oh, I'm going to get this out and then I'll show it to you. There, got it. Success. And this little piece, I don't know where that goes, but it's going back in there. Alright, I got the little piece out. That was a pain. Woohoo! Okay, so I got this thing, and I just twisted it, and that bolt came out. Then I got this one. I'll probably put that one in the vise to fix that. And then I got this one. Oh, that one actually came out. Yeah, this one here you gotta go tackle it with the vise. Okay, then you gotta take these stubs out. Alright, so I made this thing up. Yeah, and it looks just like that. This was an extra, and then I've cut this out with the grinder, and I've tapped these holes to match this. Then I put it like this, and it does need a little, you got to cut a little angle on here. The idea is the bottom piece, once I've got the door in place, I'm going to weld this piece onto it. Okay, so I've got the new piece in. I just slid it into the side here. There's a good hole right here, and it fits perfect, and the door bolts fit, and now I just need to get the door in order to put the door back on. A-post door hinge holder thing, which was this piece. This was severely rotted and worn out. Yeah, so there it is. This was, well, I cut it out like this. Put this like this. Then I drilled these holes out. I tapped them to the right size, which is 8 by 1.25, and then, or the bolts I was using. Then I cut this out with the grinder, and I cut this out, and that was it. And then I slid this baby inside the door, and this bottom part's, you got to cut an angle on here, on the bottom here. And this is the bottom pieces to hold the door up and down. And you can weld this too if you want to. It's up to you. Okay, so the other step that I didn't include in that, let's see. Okay, next step is to bolt these things in and bolt that on. Okay, so to put the door back on, which is something that was quite remarkable for me, I had something right here to hold this piece up. I was just using a stand, and then I had a jack here that lifted the front piece up so I could hold the door up with one hand while I bolted the bolts in with the other hand. It's much easier if you have a second person to help you in order to align the door. I'll show you how to align the door next time. Right now it's definitely not aligned. It's yeah, but at least it opens and closes. That's a big upgrade. So yeah, that's the new door. It's pretty sweet.